wants to go first?
I don't have it. I don't have a topic.
All right, we'll start with you and we'll do clockwise.
All right.
Clockwise is...
We'll go counterclockwise.
Okay, good.
Because if it goes to you and you don't have anything.
He needs time for his brain to buffer. If you could go back to a time period, which time period and why?
You want to go first, Stephen? Do you have an idea?
I would go back to Imperial Korea just to kind of see what would happen. Just kind of see what was up. It's like they're all wearing those little funny hats and stuff. And the premise is I'm Korean. They had cool hats.
Funny hats.
No, they were funny hats. They were like translucent, like net hats, like looking things. Like have you ever seen like traditional Korean garb? It's like wire mesh.
Like a beekeeper hat.
Kind of, yeah. But it's a hat. Oh. It's like a
straw.
It's like a sombrero almost.
So like the Chinese or Vietnamese straw hat type deal.
No, it's like shaped. It's like a sombrero. It's like a rim and then.
But it's all wire.
I don't know what it is. It's a mesh of some kind.
Semiconductors.
Okay. So
semiconductors.
So it lets the light through. So it's kind of useless as a hat.
I don't know if that's like the actual traditional garb or that's just a modern rendition. But I think it'd be cool to see like my ancestry in real life, and then probably get like killed for not
sent to the field
for not wearing my hair properly or something. I don't know.
But wait, so if we went back to this time, would we be how we are right now?
Yeah, you're just you.
Like, I'd be wearing what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, like you go down back right now.
No, I'd be over, bro. I'd be over. I wouldn't know how to speak Korean.
When we get stoned in the streets, man.
Like, probably.
No, that's when you just like...
It's like those images of time travelers where it's just like the dude with goggles on.
Oh, yeah. Or the dude talking on the phone.
He has like a brick. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like, where would you go?
Or when? It'd be
when.
When
would I go?
When would you go?
When and where and why?
When and where and why? What about you? I want to know yours first.
You gotta go first, man.
I'd go to like the 40s and like go to the stock market and just invest, and I'm set for life, man.
Oh my God.
So you're thinking like Back to the Future style?
Yeah, no, like I go to the 40s and just invest in the stock market and think about it. I'm basically a baby boomer.
Okay, well here's the thing then. What type of time travel is this? Is it when you change something in the past and the timeline gets altered?
No, like you go back and that's it. You're stuck.
I know, but like, do the same events happen even though you time traveled? Like, do historical events still happen? Okay, I feel like that's kind of different then.
Really?
Because then it'd be like you'd have to think about the butterfly effect or not.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, but like think about it. Most of us aren't going to be like that big of a mover and shaker.
Yeah, but if you like short the stock market, I think that's gonna change a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because if you pump and dump in the 40s, bro, and then maybe America wouldn't be as profitable as it is today.
It's true. But at that point though, it's like if I go back in time and it's like, well, I'm back in time. I might as well make the most of my life.
It's like Hot Tub Time Machine. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Oh, man. Same thing.
But like it's like if I'm stuck in the past, I might as well enjoy my life. Who cares about the future?
Yeah, but your future wouldn't be like this America.
Yeah, but like at that point, I'm not gonna live to see that future.
Where would you go?
You die. You just live there.
I know, but you would have to. Your money won't mean anything if the economy is.
I'll give it to my mom.
If the society as we know it crumbles, then your money means nothing. So shorting the stock.
No, but like I wouldn't like short the stock market. I just like go back in time and just be like a smart person.
You said I would go back in time and I would just invest.
Yeah, I would just invest.
That implies that you're trying to make it out big real quick, like the crypto boys.
No, because like you just live at that point in time.
So no. Here's something that I'm thinking of now. So you go back in time, right? You live and then you die, and then your parents are born. Then your parents had to have you at some point for you to be able to go back in time travel, right?
Yeah.
Is this a time traveling scenario, or are we saying just like if you lived in that time? Because now you're saying I feel like there could be two different questions there.
Oh yeah, that's
because you're kind of saying like if I lived in that time, and he's kind of saying if I went back to that time, like from knowing what I know now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But you also did say we go just as we are right now, so maybe it is just a time travel thing.
So it's like you go back there, but you can't come back. There's no way back.
Back to the Future, DeLorean's broken.
Yeah, DeLorean's broken.
The DeLorean's alternator went out.
Yeah, the DeLorean is broken. You're stuck there for the rest of your life. You get there, you're 20 years old.
I go to the clock tower and I fix the DeLorean.
Nope, there's no way back. You just have to live life now.
I go to Jurassic. No.
Alright, so I think I would go to the Wild West in America.
Like, what wild?
Like Gold Rush era.
Okay.
Because there was like the saloons and stuff. Those like gold mining towns were all established.
So like there's gold in them.
So like Oregon Trail, like the Oregon Trail video game.
No,
not that far.
No, like we're thinking like Red Dead Redemption type like towns, but in the West, you know.
Yeah.
Like cowboy.
So end of
Outlaw,
Oregon Trail too.
Outlaw, yeah, there you go. Outlaw type life.
Why?
I think it'd be kind of cool.
You want to live that life?
Yeah, man. Pretty fun.
You got that in you?
Yeah, you got that in you?
Die on the first day.
Died of dysentery.
You just show up in town, you say the wrong thing, you just get shot and you're done for
Hey
it.
guys. Like, who are you?
It's like, why are you so friendly?
We don't take kind of strangers around here.
It's like, free horse, like Red Dead. Get on it and just get shot.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
Dead on the spot.
Yeah.
Did everybody have guns in the Wild West?
pretty much.
yeah.
Or was it just like the outlaws?
No, I think
pretty much
was,
everybody.
So I just get instant murder.
I think everyone was strapped.
Yeah. Because it's like, there's no law.
That was the law.
Yeah, like there's no established, like law that you could be confident in.
It's basically whoever's the better fighter won.
Yeah.
And the victor states the laws.
Well, there was one rule. You gotta leave your weapons at the door in the saloon.
Except for Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, except for Buster
Ballad
Scruggs.
Buster Scruggs.
No, they made Buster
Yeah,
Scruggs.
no, he did, and then he kicked the.
yeah, he kicked he
the
made
plank
him shoot himself
like
17 times.
It wouldn't. It'd be 5 since people carried
It
5
was
in
a joke.
five in the wheels.
Exaggeration, yeah.
You know, he's a real life Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
Huh?
I don't think
Buster Scruggs is like Bugs Bunny in human form.
Well, that's just the trick. That's just the trickster archetype.
Yeah. It was like
I guess. Yeah.
Bugs Bunny
like
is like
Loki, and things like that. It's
but
just
like
the trickster.
he's the comedic trickster, kind of like Bugs Bunny.
He's not very smart. He's just kind of happy.
They just do things and it works.
Well, the
it makes
trickster
no
doesn't
sense.
always have to be smart.
Loki's like one of the smart ones, though.
Yeah, I mean they're intelligent enough, but they can also be stupid.
Yeah, or they just break the fourth wall.
And Loki's also a little stupid. Like he's conniving, but he's not. He doesn't think too far in the future.
Yeah,
which is kind of a contradiction, but
Yeah,
that kind of also plays into the role of the trickster because he can trick himself.
Yeah,
because he's.
I got me. I
did it again.
I didn't plan it, but I planned it.
I hate it when I get me.
What you got, Colton?
So my "what would you do" question, it's not the whole same way that you were thinking of it. What would you do if you woke up and you were a female?
I was a female?
Yeah. Like nothing in your life changed. You know everyone you know now, but you were a female. Just instantly. But they have seen you as a female your entire life.
Oh, so like...
So like they don't know that you've changed. Like in their eyes.
Like I've lived my whole life up to this point a female.
Yeah. Like that in their eyes, but in your eyes you know that something changed.
Yeah. So it's just like alternate...
You woke up in a very slight alternate universe where
Yeah.
you're a female now.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's like everything's the same, just your gender is different.
Yeah.
I mean, what would you do? Like, there's nothing to really do.
Well, people say that it's so different. I'm sorry to get
I don't know.
controversial, but
I would just live life as I did now.
Yeah.
As a woman.
Like, if there's no way back... Like, probably I'd search for a way back. To just be
what
like...
do you mean search for a way back?
I don't... Just like...
what would do the way back?
Like, because I'd be like, wait a minute, I wasn't like this yesterday. Why am I like this now?
I mean, realistically, I think I would go get feminine products and then come back home. Like, that'd be the first
That's
thing.
it?
I think that's the first thing I would do, because I'm like, well...
I feel like I'd have to convince people I wasn't crazy, because I'd be like, going to y'all or going to my girlfriend and being like, hey,
hold on,
weird thing.
something's wrong here.
So
I have not always been a female, to the best of my knowledge.
And I know this. You have to believe me.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not crazy, okay?
I think the first thing I would do would be like ask my mom and sister, like, so remind me again, how does this work? What do I have to do?
Would you like feign memory loss? To like your close.
Just like pretend to hit your head.
Oh yeah, I got this really bad concussion and like can't remember anything, you know.
Just feign amnesia.
Like, what happened? And I feel like I'd like just tell people, like tell y'all and like people I'm close to, just be like, trust me, I'm not crazy. But then people would think I'm crazy.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be weird. That's just the only reason I asked it, because it's like, it's kind of like you're trapped in a different person's body, but it's still you.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you wake up in someone else's body, but you know the people still, instead of not knowing anybody. Steven, what's your, what would you do?
Alright, so you're woken up on a deserted
No.
Deserted island.
What is one item you would bring with you?
What are the 3 items that you would bring with you?
You want me to go?
If you want.
I got another one.
You have another? What would you do?
I got another one cooking. If you could tell your childhood self one thing right now, what would you say?
It's so cliche, but it is a good, like...
Yeah, it's like, are you gonna like help your past self? You're gonna like try and change their life?
I just kick him and leave.
Like, have fun,
Who was
kid.
that guy?
Who the hell is that guy?
Why did you just kick me?
Like, what age? What age
Yeah,
is kid?
actually, yeah. What childhood?
Because like right
Yeah,
at
that's
17,
true.
that's very different from like 10 years old.
So we'll say like 13,
13.
where you're like starting to like figure things out.
What grade
like,
is 13?
logic?
7?
I think it's
Middle school.
Yeah, middle
okay.
school.
It's like where you're starting to figure things out. Like you can logic things, but like you're not fully, like you're not 18 being like, oh, I'm ready for life.
Cool.
Because personally, I wouldn't say anything. Because I wouldn't like want to change anything in my past. It's like it made me who I am today, and like all those experiences.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So it's like I wouldn't say anything because I'm not gonna change it.
It's like the whole don't ever regret any decision you've made because it's made you who you are today kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of agree with you on that, but I definitely probably would be like, don't take this so serious.
Would you like pick out a specific event in your life, or just like
like
knowledge?
mainly like school? Don't take school so serious, especially like middle school and high school. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it really doesn't matter. College kind of matters.
College matters for the job you want later.
Yeah,
a little bit.
College kind of matters, but it's starting to get where it doesn't matter now.
Yeah. It's like once you have your first job, done and dusted.
Experience is always going to outweigh a piece of paper, especially now.
Mm-hmm.
Now people
when
care
everybody
more about.
has.
Have you applied to a job lately?
Nope.
You haven't.
I don't have to apply.
It's like every job application is like 4+ years experience, intro level job, bro.
Like,
what?
Okay.
How am I supposed to have 4 years of experience for an intro level?
Yeah, that's true.
Not only that, for engineering, like where am I supposed to? Unless I get like internships, and still they don't count that as like a year of experience if you just do an internship.
Really?
No, they don't.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're just like figure it out, get 4 years, and come back to us.
Yeah, and it's like, so who am I supposed to work for? But yeah, I guess don't take school so serious yet, or I guess anything really, because just like enjoy your childhood instead of, I guess, getting caught up in trying to stretch yourself so thin, because then you get burnt out when you do it later, stretching yourself so many different ways.
That's true.
All right, what about you, Steven?
There's so many things.
What was the question again? Did we go
off
topic a little bit?
What would you tell to your younger self?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or what would you say to your younger self?
Yeah,
I'm not really sure, because like a lot of the things that I would change in my life would make it so that I wouldn't be as developed as an individual. Like, I wouldn't be able to like handle certain things now if I didn't have to deal with it back then.
Sure.
So just like I wouldn't give myself answers to things like that.
So that's why I was saying I agree with him, but I can't give the same answer with him and just leave it at that. But
yeah, I'm not really sure. Like maybe
keep your head up, kid.
Give
Pat
him
on
like
the back.
like try to like give him like philosophical advice or something. Like, I wouldn't care back then, though. Like, I'd be like, oh, yeah, sure.
Like, who are you?
Leave me alone.
Whatever.
You got money for me?
Especially in the, like, early teenage phase. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, I also don't learn well from listening to others. Like, I have to do it myself, and that's, it's a double-edged.
You know what they call that?
What?
Hard-headedness.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's pretty fair.
But, so, yeah, I mean, I just tell them to, like, be stoic about things. So, like, don't let outside things affect your inside mental state.
It's like that Disney movie Inside Out. Seen that?
Was that the?
It's with the emotions and the girls.
But I got ADHD and they just don't know what to do.
Yeah, all the different emotions.
Was that the moral of the story in Inside Out?
I mean,
I don't even remember
it was
the moral.
When the second movie, I saw the trailer for the second movie.
I didn't
watch
this. Yeah, I haven't watched
They made a second one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're making I don't think it's out yet, but it was like I think it was like anxiety. It was like anxiety's the new emotion in town, and they're like, "Oh, there's a new emotion. Let's go meet her." And then she's like, "Hey guys," and she's like, "I'm gonna bottle all of you up, and you're not gonna see the outside." And they're like, "What?"
No, I did see that clip actually.
Nice. You still don't have one, Steven? What would you do? If you don't, I can move on.
I mean, all mine would be like survival situations anyway.
Okay.
So it's like, the cliche one.
Not the island. Anything but the island.
The cliche one is you're stuck in a deserted island and you only have 3 objects that you can take with.
I can do my what would you do if you'd like more time.
Okay, what's your second one? Would you rather?
Well, my first would you rather. We haven't done a would you rather yet. We did the what would you do.
Whatever.
So my would you rather. Would you rather have unlimited games?
Oh my god.
No games.
But no bacon. Or games. Unlimited games.
But no games.
But no games.
I hate you so much.
What would you have?
Alright, so basically what's happening here is either you never have games or you don't.
No. You have games and no bacon. Or games, unlimited games, but no games.
Right. So what I'm saying is that you pick between no games or no bacon. That's essentially.
No. You got it wrong again. Bacon's not in the second one.
What game you talking about? Like video games?
Video game, board game.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Sports
saying.
games.
So you're picking between no bacon or no games. Because the first one is games, unlimited games,
yes.
no bacon.
No.
Second one,
the first one is games, but no bacon.
Okay, whatever. And then the second one is games, unlimited games, no games.
I wrote this wrong.
So you're basically
games,
picking.
No bacon.
Oh my gosh!
So it's games, but no bacon, or games, unlimited games, but no games.
Like what?
So basically, you're picking between no bacon and no games. That's what you're boiling.
No, because the second one's unlimited games.
Yeah, but no games. So
but
you boil it
but
down.
You don't got
unlimited.
game.
It's unlimited.
Yeah, unlimited of nothing.
No, but you got games, but you got no game.
No,
it's games,
but no
unlimited
games,
but no games.
Yeah.
So unlimited video games, but no board games.
It's all games.
No, it's all game. Any game.
So would you rather never play a game ever again in your life, but have bacon, or would you rather
Bacon's
never
not that
have
precious
bacon
to me.
and then
Sausage is
But
better
that's
than
not
bacon.
the question,
Prove me
Steve.
wrong.
Oh my gosh! I think you're a little off track. Let me try this again.
It's would you rather have games but no bacon, or games, unlimited games but no games?
I do games, no bacon.
Yeah,
Okay,
games
what
no
about
bacon.
you?
Bacon is mid compared to sausage. Breakfast sausage is so much better than bacon.
I do like bacon though.
See, it is good, but it's
but
not
like no games at all. Like any type of game. Like it'd be one thing. It was like no board games. No.
Because that means you can't watch sports games. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. Games.
Video
No.
games.
No games.
I can't play mental mind games.
Yeah, no games. Actually, that might make you a little happier. Then,
Yeah. But like, yeah, it's like bacon's not worth all of that.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're trapped on a bus, you can't play games with your friends and try
Yeah,
to.
you just gotta sit there in silence.
You just kind of sit there.
Dude, that means like you know how many apps you wouldn't have on your phone.
Actually, like
I actually don't even play games.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that.
I mean, like they say, like social media now is like so gamified
It
as
really
well.
is,
So
though,
would that
yeah.
count? Would that fall under the umbrella?
I'm gonna say no because it's also like a news platform type thing. You know.
News.
Well, you both have said that you get most of your news. Through
When did I
memes.
say that?
No,
like
I've never said that.
I read Google News. Bro.
I have a mail, like an
Maybe
email
it's Josh.
thing.
I think that might have been Josh.
That might have been Josh.
Yeah, no, I have an email.
Just name drop him in the podcast.
Yeah, no, I have like an email drop that my dad told me about because we had a conversation over break where he was just like, yeah, like all media sources are biased in some way, especially on TV, CNN, Fox.
Oh, really?
All of them are biased in some way.
Well, here's the thing.
So he got
all media is biased
Yeah.
because it's run by humans. And
Yeah.
humans are.
Well,
biased.
yeah, no, but like the bigger corporations all have.
Hey,
some
just wait till
agenda.
AI takes over, buddy.
So like,
So I get all my news from ChatGPT. You know?
Oh yeah.
No, but he got put on to some like email news drop that's daily by one of his friends at work, which is basically like what's the unbiased, like the
NPR. NPR is unbiased.
no,
quote,
like
unquote.
the direct source people. AP.
I don't know.
It's
not
like
sure.
yeah, but it's
You're
like
talking about like they have the first hand.
yeah, the first
videos and
hand
everything.
that they usually sell the news stations.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. So they just like basically drop that in the feed about whatever new thing happened today because there's a lot of things happening every day.
But the thing about that is for people who have like busy lifestyles, that's why there are news sources. They just like give them the quick rundown, which a lot of the time is very wrong.
Yeah.
Or they word it in ways that make it
misinformation,
Yeah.
disinformation.
Yeah.
Spreading it fast and trying to get
It's
as
on
many
both
people on
sides.
board as possible.
Mm-hmm. Well, because like news, spoiler alert, their thing isn't to tell you about the news. Their thing is they're selling ads.
Yeah, clicks.
Yeah, they're selling ads.
Yeah, like you look at on Google News, they like so basically for like different topics, they have a bunch of articles for the same thing. So it's like, oh, airplane successfully launched today. Like let's say that's for example. Then they have like multiple different news outlets, and they have the articles.
Clickbait titles.
Yeah, they have the articles to the different news outlets. It's pretty funny comparing all the titles because like you can tell which ones support it and which ones don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just based off like the connotations and that they're using in their titles.
Yeah.
So it's pretty funny.
They can make it seem like a bad thing or a good thing just off of like two words.
And a lot of times people when they read the news, they don't read the news, they read
The
article
headline.
titles and then they just
They're like, oh, I'll just infer everything else.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
cool, I knew it.
Yeah, because it is funny because like sometimes you'll like click the headline title and then like read through it, and you'll be like, wait a minute, this isn't like lining up with what you said about the title.
You know,
Because like sometimes you can't lie about facts.
Yeah.
So then it's just like
Sometimes
what is
you can't lie about facts.
well no like because
A fact is a fact.
yeah well no people try to like
People
spin
try to
facts.
stretch the
Okay,
truth.
yeah.
But like some things it's just like yeah no it is literally just this way
Yeah.
and you can't really spin it.
You have to take it at face value. You
Yeah.
can't just
Yeah.
scoot around it and
no
try
doc-
to get something out of it that isn't what it means.
no doctoring.
Mm-hmm.
So, Steven, do you still not have a? What would you
All right,
do?
so I think I got one now. So what would you do if you could like, let's say we're like in a social setting like this, and then it's like with a bigger group than just three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's like your friends, but not your closest friends.
Uh-huh.
So let's say like you had omnipotence for like, or like omnipresence for like 5 seconds, and like you were out of the room when you got omnipresent. So let's say you went to the bathroom and then you just went omnipresent for a second, and then you listened in on the conversation and they're like talking smack about you. What would you do in that situation?
I don't think I'd come back
I'd probably just leave.
because it's like I'm not the confrontational type to like bust in there and be like I heard y'all were talking smack because that's like I don't know that's just not going to be useful at all because then they'll just like gaslight you.
See,
Or,
that's like adolescent me. Adolescent me would 100% do that.
yeah.
And I'm not saying my brain's fully developed yet.
The concussions took care of that.
The concussions are still here, but
TBI.
yeah, younger me, like high school me, probably would have came back in that room, yes. But now I'd probably be like, it's not worth my time to care about that.
Mm.
I have so much other stuff going on. Like,
It's like also, but like one good thing you get out of that is like you know they're not actually your friends. Like if they're like
much.
talking smack behind, like real like smack behind your back, they're not your real friends. Like it's one thing to like be like look at him, like when he's there, or like even like a little bit when he's gonna come back and you know it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, little bitch threw up.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
Yeah, it's like one thing to do that, but like if you're like actually talking bad about them when they're leaving and then coming back, then it's like you don't care about that person.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I would do too.
I mean, I'm not sure what other option. I mean, because there's two options here, right? You come back and you confront. Well, I guess you come back and don't say anything.
Yeah, I think there's like three options.
Yeah.
You don't come back, you come back and you confront them, or you come back and like act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
So I don't see the positives of coming back and not saying anything.
I mean, I think it would just be you trying to like suss out if they like actually meant it or not or something. Like, cause like in this example, you only heard them for like a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
You weren't like, it's not like you've heard every single conversation they've ever had about you.
That's true.
It
might just be like one instance.
Moment.
Yeah.
And then it depends on how close they were to you, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like if they were just like acquaintances, easy.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. But like if they were like relatively close friends, then it'd be like
a lot harder.
Yeah, that would be difficult.
Yeah. I mean, but then at the end of the day, you gotta stick up for yourself.
What about if there was one person that like defended you? What would you do?
I mean, you know they got your back.
Yeah, I guess I would leave, but then still stay in contact with that one person.
Gotcha. And just text them and be like, "Hey, sorry,
I
overheard." Or well, because you're out in the fight, you can't say I overheard.
Well, no, then you can just be like, "I was outside the door and I heard it," or whatever.
Okay, well, let's do it this way. Like, so, like, you're just driving somewhere, and then you just have the omnipresent moment.
Ooh.
So you weren't even like you weren't even like there.
Yeah.
In the first place.
Oh,
okay.
Then what would you do?
BS your way through and be like, "Yeah, I know what happened the other night.
I know.
Yeah, I heard. They told me. Who told you? Told you what?
They told me.
Don't worry about it. I know exactly what was said.
I know
every word.
Like,
I got the audio recording. Do you really? No, but
in my mind palace.
Yeah, that's different. So because if you're actually in like the same area as them and you're like 50 miles away driving,
because then you'd have to explain why you cut everyone else out.
Yeah,
except for them, without necessarily telling them that. I just had this moment where I knew that everyone was like talking on me,
and then they'll be like,
"How do you know?"
He's crazy.
I think he's lost it.
This is a load of barnacles.
And they continue to talk trash.
And then they start talking trash.
Then they actually start. They never did,
you.
But now they start talking trash.
You just incepted it in your mind. You had a psychosis break.
Like, I know it. I know what you did. And I appreciate it.
Just gaslight yourself and thinking that you're...
It's like, oh, well.
I know exactly what happened. Dude, we weren't even...
We weren't even together. It's like, I was 10 miles away.
Would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet?
Hands for
I'm going to go with
feet,
hands for feet. Yeah.
So what you're saying is like you have four of each.
Four of each, yeah.
Hands.
Yeah, hands for feet, dog. You know how useful that would be?
Well, but you know, there are people who like can live through the world with only their feet and like their face and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the hands are so dexterous.
Yeah.
Because I guess without any opposable thumbs, you would just be like a dog and like.
Kind of.
Just an animal that walks on all fours. But
we're
still upright posture.
It would be the same posture.
Yeah,
you just have feet.
You just have no You basically have a club.
You would have significantly less
instead of hands.
Dexterity. Like no, there are people who live life without arms, and they don't have prosthesis either. Like I was saying, I have a professor who's like that. He has no arms, and he was only born with his legs. So he's able to get around. He like uses his cheek and his chin and his nose a lot, and then his feet.
Yeah.
But that's significantly more difficult, I think, than living with 4 hands.
Because technically,
although it would probably hurt. Like your hands aren't meant to take that load. Like,
that's
of your entire body, because your feet are like specifically made to take the brunt of the forces of your body.
Yeah, like running and all of that would probably be like 10 times worse.
Although
nowadays you don't really have to run.
No.
I don't know a lot about animals, so this is a dumb question. Do monkeys and stuff and chimpanzees, are they
They
like,
have opposable
hands
thumbs on their feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they're shaped differently.
Is it shaped like feet, or is it shaped...
It's like in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like,
I've never seen
so like your foot, shrink it a little bit, but then put a thumb on the side.
Like
you
the thumb
move
is
your
at
thumb,
the heel, or where
yeah,
my
like
big toe is?
Like midway down your foot.
It's like an in between of a hand and a foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't. That's the reason why they don't walk only on their feet most of the time. They can.
So we could get by.
Yeah,
monkeys can do it.
You could get by, but either way, I'd rather have hands.
Yeah, I'd have hands for feet because like you can. There's no replicating the dexterity. So far, there's no replicating the
I
dexterity.
don't know.
of your
Your
hands.
tangers, bro. Your tangers. That's the dexterity on a tanger.
Yeah, no, but like you could. At the end of the day, you could cut off.
Yeah,
your hand,
like I said,
like,
if I were to
blades.
get like in a car crash or blown up or something, I'd rather lose my legs 10
Yeah.
times out of 10. I would not want to lose my arms
Yeah.
or my hands because of that dexterity.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, your legs are just big levers, really,
Yeah.
which are really easy to replicate. Like
Yeah.
they're not going to be 1-to-1.
I mean, it would. Here's like,
Well, like
being in
you
a
said,
wheelchair
blades.
would suck,
Yeah.
right? Like let's say like the hands as feet. Like you might have to use a wheelchair even though you're ambulable because it just hurts. Like that would suck. Like I would rather not be in a wheelchair, but I think the advantages of having dexterous hands is a bit more than.
Dude, you could play like 2 video games at the same time. You know?
You could play games.
Games.
Unlimited games.
Unlimited games at the same
No,
time,
but no games.
Or you could like eat and play video games at the same time.
I don't
not
know
have
if
to
I'd-
leave the controller or keyboard.
You'd be like forearms, like the Ben 10,
Oh, yeah.
except without legs. I
Yeah.
guess. I mean, you technically have legs, but like they like switch between legs or arms.
To be fair, how useful would like?
Or
I mean,
extra
it all
set
depends
of
on how like
hands.
flexible you are.
I think it could be very useful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not flexible at all. I don't know. I couldn't be able to. I mean, but like to hold on to stuff. Or to,
I can do that right now with my
But
toes.
then would that mean like we wouldn't wear shoes if you had hand feet?
I think I would wear shoes.
You'd have to get, like, custom shoes.
If it's like this world, like not everyone has 4 hands, I think I would wear shoes just to like try to blend. That too, but also to just try to blend in.
Yeah.
I guess.
Because I think I would get some funny looks if they saw.
Well, what
me
if the
with 4
population was
hands.
split like 50-50? Like it was 2
Well, then
different
it'd
species.
be fine, but I would
Yeah.
still wear shoes if I wanted to be amiable. Although, maybe I'd wear like gloves, like rubber gloves.
Or like those shoes that have the
toe
toes,
shoes.
Yeah, but that's a glove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rubber gloves.
Rubber glove with like a thick
I'd wear
bottom.
I'd wear like work gloves.
Yeah, like a thick palm.
Yeah.
What color would they be?
I got the black.
I got the new
I
J,
get
the
the
J
black
glove,
hand force ones.
the new LeBron James.
Hey, bro,
gloves
imagine
on my
throwing a
foot.
punch with your foot. Basically a kick.
Yeah, well, I was
a kick, but with a fist.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh god.
oh wait, would that mean you would have a wrist as your ankle,
I
or
would
would you have
assume
an ankle
so.
as
I
your?
would assume you could.
Oh, so you'd be like hypermobile at. Ooh.
Yeah.
Because like your
That's
foot
what I'm
can't
saying.
bend.
That's why I'm saying that's why it would hurt. Like you'd probably be in a wheelchair,
Ooh, I twisted my
Yeah.
wrist.
or like
But
if you
my
could
bottom
walk,
hurts.
you wouldn't walk.
It
very
wouldn't
far.
be for
Or I guess you can go on all 4s. If you want.
just
But
knuckle
then
it.
at that point, you might as well have feet. I'm kidding.
the dexterity is still.
I mean, I
still
feel
a
like
thing.
you can do. There's so many ways around it.
Mhm.
Like, and there's no way to like combat. I mean, well, there's ways around having no hands,
Right.
but it's just not as easy.
The dexterity. It's
Yeah, the dexterity is so
it's
like
just so much more complicated than
to replicate.
Yeah, because like you were saying earlier, as I've already mentioned, the blades, like they
Yeah.
just throw on.
Yeah.
Like even like for track, like people still run track even though they don't have legs, and they
Mm.
just throw on the blades, and they're still quick,
Mm-hmm.
and they're still dexterous.
Sometimes they're quicker
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because of the spring.
that's pretty.
Like Oscar Pistorius, I think.
I'm not sure
Oh,
of the
okay.
name, but I know that there's some people like
Yeah.
they're literally quicker because the
The energy.
blades have more energy return than any shoe
Maybe
and
Usain
leg combo
Bolt.
could.
Maybe Usain Bolt doesn't actually have legs.
He just has blades.
I think he has legs.
He just has blades that are like hologrammed over.
It's
Newsflash.
It's active camouflage.
Active cam mode.
He's that quick.
Yeah, we never know. He's running so fast.
He's
we
a
can't
blur.
see
You
his
can't see, bro.
Oh gosh.
And they only film the upper half of his body when they're running next to him.
That's
you know?
true. You know.
Hey, bro.
Yep.
Nah, put that cameraman in the Olympics. They can keep up.
Yeah, have you seen the video of the cameraman that's like running with the huge like TV
next
camera?
to a track star.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait a minute.
It's just full bound sprint.
Oh, that's wild.
I'm pretty sure most of them are just on rigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And also when they were running along, I don't think they were like sprinting along like that. I think they were like using stabilization and zooming, but like moving to keep relatively close. I don't think they're on their trail.
Yeah,
they're not on them. You know.
It's like, so how do you train for this? He's like, I don't. I just hit the record button
crack
and start running.
Crack a few beers. Turn on the record button.
Man with a cigarette in his mouth. Just
Pop a couple
right
smokes.
behind them.
Oil field worker just pulls up.
With the oil field, like, I've seen, like, an oil, like, not an ocean rig, but, like, a land, like, oil rig.
Yeah.
And, like, those things are so, like, wildly dirty, especially, like, the old...
The ones that are already placed, or, like, when they're placing them?
Like, when they're already... Like, they have to guide the thing in by hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's when they're drilling for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just, like, covered in, like, dirt and, like, just a bunch of other, like...
I like
just
when
chemicals.
they take the chain and they slap it against the top one, and then it wraps around it, and then it pulls with whatever machine they got, and then it turns it, and then they slap it against the bottom one. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't, but I would say I could envision it, but I can't. I also can't do that.
Yeah.
So they wrap the chain. They wrap the chain around the bottom one, and then they bring and then they bring the top one, line it up, and then they set it into the screw hole, and then they stop smiling at me like that.
What?
And then they line it up, and they take the chain. Yeah, but I'm making eye contact with you. And then they take the chain, and then they bring it up and slap it against the top one, and it wraps the chain around it. And then they turn on the machine, and it screws it into the bottom one.
So in my head, one thing is like Indiana Jones. Like whip against a tree branch.
And it wraps around. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once that's done, then they like slowly let it off, and then they lower that one down, and they put the chucks in to catch it, so it doesn't drop down in the hole. And then they wrap it back around the bottom and do the same thing again.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And at half the time, they got a cigarette in their mouth.
Jamie, pull up that.
Jamie, pull that.
I think we saw the same video.
Yeah.
There's more than one video like that. I just want to point out that we've been at this for 41 minutes.
Yeah. One last would you rather. Alright, so would you rather never wear any shade of blue again, or never wear any shade of black again?
Oh, dude, why are you doing that to me, man? You know, it's because of me.
So grays would work too. I think you'd cut it at white, but you can still wear white.
The blue.
But you would never wear blue again?
Yeah.
But think about, like, all the jeans you can't wear.
I wear black jeans.
See, but, like, black jeans
with
go
blue
with...
shirts, okay, but...
Black jeans go with some things, but not everything.
You wear a lot of black jeans, Lopez.
No, I don't. I don't have any black jeans. Well, I own a pair of black jeans.
Doesn't he have?
I own one pair of black jeans.
Yeah.
But I have not worn them this semester. So it's like...
I'm going to call cap on that.
I think
I have at least one picture or video.
I think the big crux for us is jeans.
Yeah.
Just because we live in Virginia.
Yeah, I always
and
wear
jeans are kind of like the standard.
I wear the same 2 pair of jeans. I got them on rotation. And
you have 2 pair? I have like 6.
Well, no, I got the same 2 pair that I wear. The rest are at home because I ain't got that much room because of mandatory clothes I have to wear.
So what would you rather not wear?
I would not wear blue. I'd just stop wearing blue. I have too much black.
I don't like blue that much
or like grayscale in my...
Yeah, I think the big thing is just the jeans.
Yeah.
I think I would probably not wear blue as well.
And my blue suede shoes.
Because I do only have a couple of blue shirts.
Don't you step on them though.
Mainly the jeans.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Yeah, jeans is the main factor there, I guess.
Because I wear gray jeans too, so I think that'd be like the substitute for blue jeans.
When have you ever worn gray jeans?
Oh my
god. He's blind.
It's a podcast. It's not a vlog.
He's podcast out.